What is going on, guys? So we are going to be talking about what is a better investment, right? I get this question actually a shit ton. Um, is it going to be, is it going to be stocks or is it going to be cryptocurrency, right? What is the better investment? You have two kind of options. You have short-term and long-term. But within the past couple of years, and I'm not talking since the start of crypto, I'm talking within the last couple of actually years, right? Um, the crypto market has beat the stock market 280 times, right? So by that I mean if you put in $1, or like if your stock went up from $1 to like $1 and to $2, the same cryptocurrency would have gone from $1 to $280, right? So it has outperformed that stock market insane amounts. It's also much more volatile, and that is also when it was less known. Now it's more known, and it still makes insane amounts of returns. Today, Ethereum ended up doing 14%, right? I see Chainlink and Stellar, right? I'm trading those back and forth on Coinbase. There are like days where it goes 10% up, the other days 10% down. So while you do get greater profits, there are also greater risks, because just like in the stock market, in the cryptocurrency sphere, there are some coins that end up being like scam coins, right? There are actually a lot of those, especially when it was just starting out or when the media was really focusing on it. Then a lot of scam coins ended up popping out of nowhere. So always be aware of that in a sense. But overall, the cryptocurrency market has outperformed the stock market in insane amounts. Bitcoin alone has outperformed it. So for me, I ended up just rebalancing my retirement portfolio yesterday, and a decent amount of that was actually in cryptocurrency. Now, let's say I was about to be in retirement, would I kind of wager onto cryptocurrency? No, due to the fact that it is a much riskier investment, but at the same time, the rewards are much higher. The way that I like to think about it is, and this is a very selfish way to think about it, but I am the only person responsible for myself. I'm not responsible for anybody else, right? No kids, no, like, not really like family that I have to like pay for, right? Like, my parents can take care of themselves. But overall, right, if I end up losing 10, 20 grand, that's on my bad, as long as I know the limit that I need in order to live, right? So if I want to bet 20 grand, I can do that, right? So for different people have different situations. So just be aware of your situation and do what you think is best. Just know the risks are a little bit higher with cryptocurrency, but at the same time, the rewards are also much higher. But overall, in my opinion, in the next five to 10 years, I would say after that, I would have to reevaluate the market, because I'm not like a genie predicting the future. And all the people that say like, hey, this stock will go from $5, this or Bitcoin will go exactly to this price point within this amount of time, that's not real, right? Fake. You can do analysis to get a decent understanding, but then you're still in the wavelength. You can't predict the exact same price. And overall, in the next five years, I would say is the best time point in my opinion, in order for the cryptocurrency to really kind of get up there, and then after that reevaluate the situation. But overall, for the next 5 years, I believe crypto will outperform the overall stock market, the S&P 500. If I were to put $10,000 right now into the S&P and $10,000 into the crypto market, I can do a crypto index fund. Or I really am not a huge fan of index funds. I like picking out my own personal stocks. But if I put 10,000 into stock market, 10,000 into cryptocurrency, and I don't touch it, I don't like rebalance it or really anything like that, in my opinion, let's say I average 10% a year of the stock market like it usually does, or I can use my track record of 14%, then I will still have 60% in the stock market, or 60% gain. But then at the same time, actually no, 75, let's just say 75% gain, 75% gain in stock market. And then in the crypto market, it will most likely end up being way higher than that. I would say 150 to 200%, right, within the next 5 years. So that $10,000 I ended up putting in the stock market will then be around $17,000, while the $10,000 I put in the crypto market will then be 25,000. So overall, that is good on both ends, but yet at the same time, after that certain amount of time, I will have to reevaluate, and also it can go the exact opposite way, right? This is just off of past performances. It's been, for myself personally, about a little bit 3 years almost now since when I started getting truly into this. So still pretty like new to it. I just have an understanding of what's worked for me, and I can go off of my past track record. But overall, other than that, there's not much more to do so. So in the short term, and short term I mean about around 5 years, cryptocurrency will outperform the stock market. While in the long term, if you're looking 10, 20, 30 years and you want a solid foundation, then stock market, in my opinion, is the move to go, right? If you don't want to touch anything for 10, 20, 30 years, like do a Roth IRA, 401k, stock market all the way, right? Don't mess with the whole crypto, because that actually needs a decent amount of attention, especially if like there's a hack or a security issue, or the technology gets completely like screwed with and stuff like that, right? Overall, or there's some very, very bad press, that crypto coin can then drop hundreds of percent within a couple of days, like BitConnect, right? Ended up being a huge scam, even though it was around for a couple of years, and huge pyramid scheme. That coin dropped from like $300-400 down to like $1 within a week. So definitely be aware of that. But overall, stock market 10, 20 years, winners. Cryptocurrency, you can only kind of look 5 years ahead, considering it's not even been close to where the stock market's been at. The stock market's been around since 1900s beginning, and cryptocurrency has been out since beginning of 2000, right? So middle of 2000. So that's why 5 years crypto higher, stock market 10, 20, 30 years higher. So just keep that in mind, and again, look at your situation and see which one would be a best fit for you. And always do your research. Don't take advice from a random dude on the internet. Yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me some comments down below of what you want me to do next, as well as give it a like if you thought it was a good video. And if you thought it's a good channel, then why not subscribe? Right? You don't have to. No one's making you do anything. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. And yeah, peace out.